do a part 3 on this rant. Okay, it may just sound like I'm ranting, but really I don't really go off like this too much. But there's a video on YouTube that's called, because if I can't get my point across right, what I'll do is I'll refer you to some other videos and let you watch them. And maybe you'll wake up then. But this video is called Righteousness Kills the Beast. Righteousness Kills the Beast by Dabu77. And there's another video called Origins of Man. Just put in Origins of Man and look down. I don't think it's on Dabu7's videos, but it's Dabu7 that made it. I forgot how he tagged it, but it's called The Origins of Man, and you'd have to scroll down in YouTube. It's on down in the searches a little bit. Click on that video on that's by Dabu7 too. And X22 report. Watch X22 report. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of good information. And even if I sound like I'm unprofessional, even if I sound like I'm just blatantly just flapping out there, well, really what I'm doing is I'm here to wake you up. That's what I'm here to do. And all of y'all need to wake up to a nice cup of fresh coffee, not this geoengineered stuff, some fresh organic coffee, and really, 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 really see what's really going on in the world. There's a lot of things playing out right now that is not going to be to our benefit. And if we don't speak up right now and stop it, and how do you speak up? You tell people, you talk about it. You spread information. And it may be just that I'm passing somebody in the Walmart parking lot, which I don't really go to Walmart that much, but it might be I stop by the thrift store or somewhere and I'm passing them, or the Goodwill store, and I come out and I'm like, wow, what are they spraying? Wow, they're really spraying heavy today. And they might look at me like I'm crazy, but subconsciously I just planted a seed. And that's what you need to start doing. If everybody does little things like this, we'll stop this new world order. They'll stop because they'll be in a panic, and they'll stop. There's no doubt they're spraying us like rats, but this just is so. For some people, they just can't accept it. We're suffering from that normality bias that we're soon about to wake up from. We're soon about to come out of this comatose normality bias. You get where you get for being righteous. You don't get there by being perfect. Okay? Because they ain't none of us perfect. We all sinned and come short of the glory of God, and we all sinned and come short of the glory of God. I'm telling you right now. You get saved by repentance, and does that mean that you never sin again? Hardly. Because we sin every day. Am I telling you this to cover up my sin? No. I'm not doing that at all. I just told you, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Does this mean we got to continue to sin? No, it doesn't mean that at all. We could come out of this. We can come out of this thing. Now I'm going to make a series of videos on the importance of detoxing the body. And that's going to be an interesting series to work through right there, because that's one of the areas that I just seem like I feel like I'm on kind of like a political rant this morning. A political rant. Because of what's going on. Because I see it forming. I see it coming together. They're about to take out Bashar al-Assad. This will be World War III. This will go nuclear. You people just have no idea what these people are fixing to do. Because these people are at their end game, and these people don't give a shit. They don't care. And people would say, well, what about MAD? Well, what about all the New World Order people that sit up in all these government seats? And they've sold out all the people. This is not a battle between countries. They look at you and me like the Gohim. We're foreign matter. This is a battle between them and us. This is a spiritual battle. But you don't understand that. You don't get that because everybody that talks about this stuff is a conspiracy theorist. A conspiracy theorist. Surely they're not out there telling the truth. Surely it just can't be. It just can't be. It just can't be the truth. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, are you about to get an awakening. And when this awakening takes place, everybody's going to awaken at one time. And there's going to be so much anger, it's going to flood into the streets. It's going to be hell on earth. It's going to be a new world order. Order out of chaos. Problem, they create it. Reaction, you provide it. Solution, they're there for you to give you the solution. While you sit back on your ass and don't do anything. But you're about to see the war of all wars. You're about to see a 95% population reduction on this planet. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to make a change? What are you doing right now to make a change? To expose these people to the people that you know that always call people like me conspiracy theorist. We're conspiracy theorists. Oh, I'm this conspiracy theorist. Ah! And you think it's going to stop people like me from telling the truth? What are you going to do when people like me leave the country? I'm about to leave the country. You're not going to have people like me making these videos. I'm not sticking around for this new world order. And they may, in fact, take over every country in the world while I'm still alive. But there's certain areas of the world that they're really not interested in. But you would never check into that because you think you live in this free society and that you have a choice. But it's really just an illusion of choice. See, you see the shirt, Republican, Democrat, pissed off. I'm pissed off because they own both of these. You ain't got no choice. That's why I'm not voting. Because you ain't got no choice. It's just an illusion of choice. They're all working for the same people. The Jesuit command, the Zionist, NATO, the military-industrial complex, the City of London, the Mossad. They're still working for all these people are in it together. The CIA. All the governments of the world. They sit on all these seats in all these governments. And they have sold you out to this higher entity that they serve. And they are afraid to fight this entity because they have seen this entity shut down their nukes and shut down their rockets in exchange for new technologies and advanced technologies. I hope that you look into these 3 videos I've created and you see some truth in them. I hope that I've awakened you to at least research what I'm talking about. Because we're moving into a time period where you're either going to be a slave with a mark in your wrist, or you're going to be a person that's greatly hunted down because you're opposed to the New World Order. Which one is it that you're going to be?